Hi, and welcome to Relationship
Reali-Tea
Reality with the Garlands.
I'm Tamara, and this is my husband Jeremy. And this week we are watching Married at First Sight, Season 15, Episode 8, Party Ways. What do you think is going to happen in this episode?
Well, they're going to have some housewarming parties.
Oh, right.
Friends and family are going to come over and see the new couples. And that in itself, throwing a party, is a challenge for any relationship.
Yeah, because it's like one of the first times where they have to work together to create an experience, to, cook if they're going to cook, or order food, or decide what kind of games they're going to play. Like, you have to, it's a lot of collaboration.
Yes.
So that'll be interesting to see who works well together and who doesn't.
Let's see. Miguel is falling in love in front of our eyes.
Aww. Of course he is, because it's with Princess Lindy.
Oh.
But I just was ear to ear grinning over him talking to his friend Steve while they were playing ping pong. Steve is not Jeremy's cousin, in case anyone was wondering.
No, we're not related as far as I know.
But they are twins. But yes, the conversation was so wonderful. Steve, Miguel's friend, asked great questions, and Miguel was just beaming, and I think the term puppy dog eyes was thrown around.
And it was accurate.
So accurate. We are, as always, Miguel and Lindy stands. So Kristen is now talking to her good friend, and they are talking about how Mitch is really dirty.
Who's surprised?
Crickets!
That the environmentalist, the very strict environmentalist, isn't the cleanest person.
I mean, but why?
Because he doesn't use cleaning products. And he wants to recycle everything forever.
So he's creating his own landfill.
Mitch is a landfill.
I can't. That is so... Listen, I am not perfect. I am not the cleanest human. Lord knows. However, my black Southern mother taught me how to clean with bleach and Comet and Lysol. So I'm offended.
Mitch, you've offended my wife. We have beef. Alexis talked to her friend about the altercation between her dog and Justin's, and her concerns about Justin after the fact, because he revealed some crucial information about his dog, that it's already been in fights with several other dogs.
But, he didn't say that up front was the problem.
Yeah, he downplayed it.
Yeah, he's being vaguey Victor.
Vaguey Victor.
Victor the Vague.
I like that. All right.
Victor the Vague.
Justin, we've renamed you Victor the Vague.
Because you're being vague, like Victor.
No, he's not being vague. What he's doing is downplaying. He's downplaying everything that might cause conflict.
Yes, because he's so much of a pleaser that he's worried about Alexis bolting.
Yeah.
And I mean, his worry is a little bit substantiated?
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm smart. It's a little bit substantiated because Alexis says over and over, and has been very upfront with the fact that she's a runner. That when things get weird, when things get hard, that in the past, she is up and out.
Yeah.
And so he's freaked out about disappointing her.
That makes sense. Mm-hmm. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that man don't want to get left.
Morgan's talking to her friend, and I just want her to move her mouse.
What?
It's in the little mouse pointer. It's in the center of the screen.
Oh,
and
Lord.
just right in the middle of his nose.
Oh my God.
The whole time. Why? Why?
You're okay.
I'm not okay.
You're okay.
I'm not okay.
Oh, you're okay, sweetie. So Morgan and Ben are talking to their friends, and wow, they're having a rough start. But I'm not surprised because they had a rough start.
Morgan and Ben just finished talking to their friends. And Ben's talk was kind of about how he hasn't been able to really figure out where she's coming from, to understand. She's been giving mixed signals in a way, I guess, or, you know,
Right.
whatever she's been giving out is confusing.
Right. Yes. He's not sure what to do. And I feel like his friend gave him some great advice in that it takes a long time to really get to know someone.
Yeah.
So be patient and keep trying. And, you know, that's just life. Like, it just takes a minute.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah. So
You
give
know?
it more time. So I hope that they do that. And
Yeah.
then on Morgan's side, everybody is telling Morgan to open up. She is so guarded. That is some guard.
Yeah. And her friend gave her great advice also. And it's good that she has someone like that in her life who she trusts to tell her things that she maybe doesn't want to hear.
Yeah, I do that for you all the time.
You do that for a lot of people.
I know. It's kind of my job. But yeah, you know, people do that for me too. And if I don't say that, I'm gonna get hateful text messages and lots of rolled eyes. But yes, it is great to have that person in your life, and it's so necessary. And I just hope that Morgan takes the advice. I really do think that I really do think that Morgan and Ben would be great together. She's so warm and caring, you can tell. And he's so great. And the oven timer,
Bacon!
because we made bacon.
We made bacon. And that sandwich that Morgan was eating?
I look good. But this bacon is about to be real good. Anyway, we think they'll work out. Great. So Nate is talking to his friend who looks very similar to a close friend of mine in college. Every time I see him, I think of my friend from college, and I'm like, aw. Anyway, Nate is talking to his friend, and they're talking about how Nate can be a little guarded, a little closed. He doesn't open up very easily, and his friend asked him if he's opening up with Stasha since they've been married. And wow, that conversation was really thoughtful. And it's like Nate is trying to win husband of the season or something.
He signed up for therapy.
I'm shocked.
Wow. That was such a huge moment.
Yes, oh my gosh, first of all, therapy is amazing, and I
Right.
love that we are in a society that we talk more about mental health and things that people can do to improve their mental health. And it's so cool to see him say, I'm not just gonna talk the talk, I'm gonna be about my words are my actions.
Yeah. You know, I'm not surprised by Nate. I'm never surprised when he seizes an opportunity for growth.
Yeah. We love a growth.
Yeah.
Ay. Kristen and Mitch are gonna have one of the talks where it is time for Kristen to tell Mitch about her past and her ex-fiance and the affair he was having.
Right, yeah. She'd previously told Mitch that this was a boyfriend. Half-truth, I guess. I mean,
they were
whatever.
boyfriend and girlfriend for probably a long time.
Right, yeah. And they didn't get married.
Right. But the way that Mitch handled it, he scored dirty points.
Oh my
Dirty
gosh.
boy Mitch has scored points.
He said directly, I would never do what he did to you.
And like held her hand and like was like firm, like no, that's unacceptable, and I want you to know I will just tell you about yourself.
Oh, you see the tear? Do you see?
You're crying over Mitch saying that I'll just tell you about yourself instead of cheating on you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a double-edged sword with Mitch, really.
It really is. Yes. You know what I love, though? From Kristen's engagement story, or, marriage story, the marriage that got blown up 2 weeks before when everything's been paid for, was that she still went to their destination wedding.
Oh, hell yeah.
Without her ex-fiance.
Cheater.
Oh, man. And her entire guest list still showed up to help get her through the hardest part of her life.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a testament to what a good support system will do for you.
Yeah.
And I mean, also, oh, honey, you're getting all sentimental.
No.
Okay, well, the thing that I really care about is if I'm invited to a destination wedding and I have paid for that destination wedding,
I'm going.
I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you ain't gonna have a wedding? Okay, great.
I put in for vacation already.
Listen, my PT is clear. My flights are already booked. Mm-hmm. My bags are damn packed. Mm-hmm. Let me get away from these crazy people that ruin my life every day, and let me go on vacation.
Yes.
I'm on go regardless.
Yes. All I have to do is party to make you feel better. Sure.
Because I was going to party anyway.
Right.
Morgan and Ben are having their housewarming party.
Yeah, and they got straight into the awkward, serious conversations.
Okay, wait. Before that, I just want to say how they did the thing that couples or people in their 20s do before a party.
Shots?
Take a shot. But in your late 30s and 40s, no. You don't do that. What you do is you have coffee.
Yes.
Or energy drink. Okay, so they took a shot and now their friends are here, and like you said, babe, they got straight to the nitty gritty.
So Morgan goes off with Ben's friends, and Ben goes off with Morgan's friend, and they tell the other side of the story and kind of get advice on how to move on. I thought Ben's friend gave great advice, like, you just gotta let that go.
Yeah, because you're still getting to know each other, and you're gonna make mistakes. And honestly, marriage is learning how to let shit go.
Oh.
Every day.
Every single day. You gotta let something go. You gotta let a million things go.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Letting it go. Who has a 90s party and forgets to tell your guests that it's a 90s party?
It's kind of not a 90s party.
It's not.
I didn't hear 90s music. Did you?
Well, they can't play music because of copyright infringement, which is why we can't play clips in our videos. But Justin and Alexis's friends, either way I try to say it, it ain't coming out.
Alexis and Justin's friends.
Thank you, honey.
Alexis and Justin's friends.
Come out the gate with the advice.
Oh my gosh. They jumped straight in there with, well, look, you just got to deal with this.
No, that's not Don't boil down all the advice to you just got to deal with it. Is that what you tell yourself about me?
That is the greatest marriage advice I've learned myself through many years of being married. And 5 of them to you.
Right. Correct. Anyway, Alexis and Justin's friends give good advice, and pretty much all marriage advice is going to be patient, communicate, let things go.
Yeah, you're combining your whole life with another person's. It's a big deal.
Well, and you're combining the worst parts about yourself with the worst parts about someone else's self and smashing them together.
You have to poop in the same place as this person every day. You have to poop in the same toilet. every day. No matter how many times you poop.
Are we done with poop? This took a weird turn. I had to dance the tension off. That last conversation. I mean,
Lindy and Miguel.
whew.
Things got tense quickly. Lindy and Miguel having a tense conversation in bed together.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong with a tense conversation because they happen, they're necessary.
Oh God, I hate them. Oh, they're the worst.
You hate tense conversations
Yes.
with me?
Yes.
Why?
Who doesn't hate a tense conversation?
I don't know.
I guess some people like them.
I don't mind them. They're not my favorite, by all means.
You had one today.
I did have one today. And I survived. Barely. But, okay, Lindy and Miguel having their tense conversation. And I'm sorry, you know me, Team Lindy full life. And I think she was right in her feelings, you know? I really do. I feel like how is Miguel gonna ask her to take his last name, but he don't want to put her on his insurance? Make it make sense.
Miguel, come on.
Make it make
Do
sense.
Do better, Miguel.
Yeah. Ugh.
Kristen and Mitch's house party. And
It's weird. I'm so sorry. You go.
it's super weird. Yes. And Mitch did insist that Kristen return the plastic Jell-O shot containers and replace them with reusable ramekins.
That costs like 20 times the price.
But you can use them 100 times over.
Who's taking that many Jell-O shots?
And they don't destroy the environment.
So are you on Mitch's side?
Isn't everyone on Mitch's side?
No.
No.
But I did like that he recognizes that and he knows that he needs to give Kristen time to adjust to such an extreme zero plastic use lifestyle. But
Right. And
Kristen,
she's making her move in his direction too.
yeah, and but Kristen's friend had a great point saying, well, he needs to also compromise with you on some of like the lifestyle choices, namely the being dirty and not throwing things away. No one
Yeah.
wants a junky dirty house, Mitch.
Yeah, I don't want to eat food out of a dirty bag.
No. I don't want to cook on a dirty stove.
No.
Anyway, I am loving this getting the couples together more often in groups, whether it's girl talk or boy talk or couples together. I think it's cool.
It's good. You get the people who are going through a similar experience together to talk and support each other. It's creating a community among the women and among the men separately. Yeah, it's neat.
The couples, well, the couples aren't together. It's guys' night, and
Husbands, wives.
guys' night, girls' night, and the conversation is good. It's interesting, and they're kind of sharing what they've all been going through and getting advice from each other, and it's great. And of course, with the guys, there's some sex talk, but there's always sex talk with the girls too. And I'm not surprised that Mitch is not good in bed.
Mitch, I want to like you. I really do. But every time you're with the guys, especially, like when you were with Kristen this episode, fantastic. Great job. With the men? Why? Why are you like this?
It's like he's old. He
Right.
does the old school flip and switch.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
oh, guy talk now.
Dad,
Oh, it's just locker room stuff, huh?
time to get down and dirty. Let me tell you how to please your woman.
You know, I think that as going down on a lady is just...
An appetizer.
Mitch is just being misogynistic, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
A little gross.
It's a little off-putting, but so is Miguel's faces.
Yeah.
He was making like low-key, faces when Nate and Justin were talking about how they're not having sex right now, and Miguel was like, I am.
Right.
You guys
Seal
suck.
the deal.
You guys suck. I'm the man.
Right.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, it's just a little like gross.
Yeah.
Mitch was telling Ben to start pushing up. He remembers.
No, yes.
To start getting
Mitch,
physical with Morgan.
Mitch described it like middle school, where you just try things. All right, I'm gonna try to touch her boob now. No. Oh, I guess I'll just try again, which is stupid. You have a brain, you have a voice, you can talk about these things with your wife. You can ask, is it okay if I do this? No, seriously, Mitch, if this isn't middle school, you're an adult. If you want something to happen, if you want to kiss your wife or any woman, you can ask, can I kiss you? Can I touch you?
Are you comfortable with where this is going?
Right.
Or even if things are heating up, you can always stop and check in and be like, how are you feeling? Are you comfortable?
Right.
But
you're not in middle school anymore.
Yeah. So, yeah, not a fan.
Ugh.
Not a fan.
I want to like you, Mitch. I want to, but you're making it impossible.
That's what it is.
Lindy and Miguel just talked, and mic drop, Miguel offered to put Lindy on his insurance. You mean Lindy Santiago?
Not yet. We'll see. But no, I think that, it was good. The way that conflict ended was good.
Yeah, he realized. Because health insurance, that's a bureaucratic thing.
Right. It's like not a big deal. I mean, I was on your health insurance as soon as it was legal.
Right.
It's like he made a big deal out of not a big deal.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm glad that they worked it out. Still team Lindy and Miguel, but capital T team Lindy. Just how I feel. So next week, we will see what happens on the next episode of Married at First Sight. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe.
I don't know where the buttons are.
It's nowhere near there. And we will see you, next week for another episode of Relationship Reality with the Garlands.